Hello, good morning to everyone. Today we will start our new chapter, Ratio and Proportion. Chapter number 12 chapter. Okay. So first, we will start Ratio and Proportion. Before start this chapter, we have to learn some basics. Suppose I am writing here two examples. Ria's weight is 10 kg and Sia weight is 30 kg. First thing, tell me how can we compare two things? Comparison. How do we compare two things? Suppose your age is 10 years and yours brother is 12 years. So how will we compare? So we can say that my brother is 2 years older than me. Otherwise you can say that I am 2 years younger than my brother. So it is the one difference. So when we take the difference, 12 minus 10 is how much? 2. So when we take difference, we can compare two things. It means either you can say that I am 2 years younger than my brother, or you can say that my brother is 2 years older than me. So this is one first method to compare two things by the difference. Okay, but we can compare two things by division or multiplication also. Suppose like this one, Ria's weight is 10 kg, Sia's weight is 30 kg. So what you can say that? You can say that we can conclude that by these two statements. Ria's weight is 10 into 3. 3 times or not? It is not Ria's, Sia. It is Sia's weight is thrice. 3 times? Thrice mean 3 times. We go 10 into 3. Thrice. Thrice of Ria's weight. Ria's weight. Understand or not? Same as it is. How can you compare? We observe that cost of pencil 2 rupees. Cost of pen is 10 rupees. The cost of pen is 5 times of pencil. You can write. Cost of pen is 5 times of cost of pencil. Yes. How much? 5 times. Understand or not? How much? 5 times. But we can compare by one method also. That is by 5 times. We can compare by division also. Like this one. 10 divided by 2. So 2, 5. It is 1. So we can write 5 divided by 1. So it means cost of pen. Pen is 10 divided by 2. Cost 5 divided by 1. This is called ratio. 5 divided 1. Ratio we can denote like that. Ratio always denoted by these two dots. So 5 ratio 1. 5 means if cost of pen is 5 rupees, cost of pencil 1 rupees. So 5 times or not? 1 into 5. What I say? 5 times. Same as it is. The ratio of Ria's and Sia's weight. You can say that Sia weight 30 and Ria's weight 10. 0, 0. So 3 divided by 1. How much? 3 ratio 1. It is meaning if Sia weight is 3 kg, then Ria weight is 1 kg. So 3 times or not? 1 into 3? Yes, it is 3 times. So always remember what is meaning of ratio. Ratio is a comparison. When we compare two things, it is called ratios. Understand or not? And ratios we will denote by this one. First we write in division, then we write 5 ratio 1 like this one. Understand or not? So write this was two examples. So write what is ratio now. Write two quantity two quantity or two things. Okay, two quantities can be compared in terms of how many times. Yes, in last two example, one is cost of pen is 5 times, so how many times, and cost of Sia's weight is thrice, so 3 times. Two quantities can be compared in terms of how many times. This comparison, what we are comparison, this comparison is known as the ratio. This comparison is called ratio. Understand or not? It's called a ratio. We denote ratio by, how will we denote? By these two dots. Okay, this ratio always we will denote by these two dots. These two dots mean it is a ratio. So example, suppose like this one. If I ask you find ratio, so how will you find ratio? 5 divide 5. Find ratio 5 to 15. We have to find ratio 5 to 15. So how will you find? First we write 5. So 5 divide by 15. Always. So 5 1 ja 5 3. So it is ratio 1:3. You can write 1/3 also, or you can write 1:3 also. Understand or not? One more example. You can note. Suppose find ratio 10:15. How will you find ratio? So 10 divide by 15. 5 to the 2 3. So it is 2/3. What we can write? 2:3. Understand or not? So we can write ratio in division also. Understand it? So it is called a ratio. Understand? So it is a ratio. So what is ratio? Ratio is the comparison of two quantities. Okay? And one more thing is, remember, two quantities can be compared when they are in same unit. What is meaning of same unit? Same unit mean, if I ask you find ratio 5 kg to 100 gram. So we observe that one is kg, one is gram. So either we will change 5 kg in gram or 100 gram in kg. So we will write, we will changing in gram. So 5 kg equal to how many gram? 5000 gram. Because we know 1 kg is 1000 gram. So 5 kg 5000 gram. Now we will find ratio 5000 gram to ratio 100 gram. 2020. So 50 divided by 1. So 50 ratio 1. Don't find like this one. 5 kg to 100 gram. So 5 divided by 100. 5 1 ja and 20. So 1:20. It is wrong because one is kg, one is gram. So unit, so they are in a same unit. Unit should be same. Understand it? Understand? So it is wrong. So note down it. So two quantities can be compared when they are in a same ratio. Okay. And one more thing. Remember, two quantities may be same ratios. Okay. So you can write one more. A fraction can be a fraction can be treated as a ratio. A ratio can be treated as a fraction. Always remember, because fraction we already know what is fraction. 2 upon 3, it is a fraction, and 2 by 3 what we can write, 2 ratio 3. So a ratio can be treated as a fraction. Example, I am writing 2 upon 3, we can write 2 ratio 3. Understand or not? So fraction and ratios are both are same. Understand? Always remember one more. Suppose now we will start our exercise 12.1. Look at first question. Chapter exercise 12.1. What is given? There are 20 girls and 15 boys in a girls. So right. First question. Number of girls. Number of girls, how many? 20. So number of boys, only remember here ratio mean comparison, and ratio we can be treated as a fraction. Okay. And now, so in first part, in A part, we have to find that what is the ratio of number of girls to the boys, right? Ratio of number of girls to number of boys. So tell me the ratio of whose ratio? Number of girls. So first we are finding ratio whose girls. Girls is 20. 2 boys. Boys is 15. So 20 divided by 15 like a fraction. So 5 4 are 4 3. So it is 4 upon 3. What is 4 ratio 3? So it is the ratio of number of girls, because first is given girls. So we write first in numerator girls, then boys. Next, ratios of the number of girls. So ratio of number of girls to number of students. So number of girls is how many? Is 20. So first is girls is given, so first 20. And student, how many students? So write number of students. Total students how much? 20 are girls, 15 are boys. So total 20 plus 15 how much? 35. So total student is 35. So 5 4 are 5, 7 are 4, ratio 7. 4 ratio 7 mean if there are 4 girls, then how many students? 7. And here if 4 girls, then how many boys? Is 3. So it was first question. Understand? Question number 2. Do yourself. Very easy question, as it is same as it is first question. Okay. Next is question number 3. Question number 3. See the figure and find the ratio. And figure is given here. It is figure. Figure is So now, so these are the 7 figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figure are given. So first part, we have to find number of triangles to the number of a circle inside a rectangle. It is a rectangle and inside a rectangle. So first we will find number of circles. How many number of circles? 1, 2. Very good. So number of, and whose ratio we want to find? Number of triangles to the number of circles. So number of triangles. How many triangles? 1, 2, 3. So find ratio. So write in the question what is given. Ratio of triangles to to whose? To circles. So what we write? Triangles. So triangles is 3 and it is 3. Any common? No. So what is ratio? 3:2. Always remember, dear, if I ask you find ratio of circles to triangles. Remember, first here we write triangles, but we are writing here circles. So now we have to find circles to triangles. So circle, first we write circles 2/3. So 2:3. Never think they are equal, they are different. Understand? It is 3:2, it is 2:3. Because here we are finding ratio circles to triangles, but here triangles to circle. So what we are writing first? Triangle. So first we write triangles. Always remember 5:1 and 1:5. Both are different. Both are not same. Okay? Both are different. Understand? So it is what? First part. Now B part. B part we have to find number of squares to the whole figure inside the rectangle. So write number of squares. How many number of squares? 1, 2. Right? Number of figures in rectangle. Don't count rectangle because in the question inside the rectangle. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we are finding ratio. Ratios squares to. So write ratios of squares to all figures. To all figures. How much? First we write square. Squares is how much? 2. 2/7. So 2/7 means 2:7. It is your answer. Next is number of circles to all figure inside the. So write ratios of. So in the third is number of circles. So ratio of circles to all figures. To all figures. How many circles? Circle is 2. And all figure is also. How many all figures inside the triangle? 7. So 2:7. It means 2:7, 2:7. These are same ratio. Understand or not? So remember, it is your answer. Understand it? Next is question number 4. Next is question number 4. Question number 4 is given the distance travelled by Hamid and Akhtar in 1 hour 9 km and 12 km. So Akhtar is travel in 1 hour 9 kilometer, and Hamid is 9 kilometer and Akhtar 12 kilometer in 1 hour. But find the ratio of the speed of the Hamid to the speed of the Akhtar. To write first, distance traveled by Hamid in 1 hour. How much? 9 kilometer. Distance traveled by Akhtar in an hour. In an hour. How much is 12 kilometer? But we have to find ratio of their speed. But it is distance given, but we don't know speed. So first we will find speed. So everyone knows speed formula. Formula distance divided by time. Everyone know. So first we will find what is the speed of. So speed of Hamid. How will you find? Everyone know. Speed always. Distance is how much? 9 kilometer, and in 1 hour. 1 hour in an hour mean 1. So 9 divided by 1, 9 kilometer per hour. It is the speed of Hamid. Same as it is find speed of Akhtar. How much? 12. Distance 12 kilometer, time 1 hour. So how much? 12 kilometer per hour. Now ratio of, we have to find ratio of speed of Hamid to speed of Akhtar. Understand? So now speed of Hamid how much? Is 9 and it is 12. So cut 9 3 ja, it is 4. So what is speed? 3 ratio 4. 3 ratio 4. It is your answer. Understand it? Now next is question number 5. And one more thing remember, dear. Same as it is, everyone know 2 fraction, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8. 2 by 4 mean 1 by 2. It is also 1 by 2 and it is 1 by 2. It means they all are equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction everyone know. Equivalent fraction how can you find? If you want to find equivalent fraction, multiply or divide numerator and denominator by same number. 2 into 3. So it is 3 divided by 6 equivalent to 1 by 2. 1 by 2. 1 into 2. 2 into, now we are multiply by 2. So 2 ratio 4. So these all are equivalent fraction. Same as it is, if 2 ratios are equal, so we can say that they are equivalent ratios. So same as it is, we can learn equivalent ratio. What is? To write, I will note down it. 2 ratios are equivalent. Equivalent mean equal. If the fraction if the fractions are corresponding if the fractions are, you can say that if the fractions are equivalent, you can write in very simple language, two ratios are equivalent if the fractions are equivalent. Example you can remember, 3:2 is equivalent to 6:4, or you can write to 6:4 or 9:6. They are equivalent, like this one, 3:2. Okay, what is ratio 3:2? 3/2, same as the ratio of 6:4. When we cut 2 3 2 2 ja, same as this 9 divided by 6, 3 3 ja 3. So it is also ratio 3:2. So 3:2, all are 3:2, 3:2, 3. So these all are equivalent. Equivalent mean if the fractions are equivalent. Yes, 3:2, 6:4, 9 divide 9 upon 6. All are equivalent fraction or not? It means if they are equivalent fraction, then they are equivalent ratios also. Understand? So note down it. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is given 15/8 equal to 6. We have to fill this one. Next is 10 and this one equal, and this one and 30. And we have to find, are these equivalent ratio? How can we fill? Yes, we observe that all are equal given. Yes, and if 2, it means these are two fraction, and if two fraction are equal, it means they are equivalent. So tell me, so 15 divided by 8, and everyone know we need here 6. So what number you divide or multiply by 18, then it becomes 6. So 18 divided by 3. So here also we will divide by 3 numerator. So 15 divided by 3, 5 upon 6. So it is 5 upon 6. Understand? Now we are taking 5 upon 6 equal to 10 divided by this one. And everyone know 10, one thing, 10 it is 10, and we want to fill here. So tell me what number you multiply or divide 5, then it become 10. So 5 into 2, same number and multiply and divide by, if we are multiply, so denominator also, but 6 into 2, how much? 5 into 2, 10, 6 into 2, 12. So it is 12. Next is 10 upon 12, same as it is. We know here is 30. Here is 30. So what number you will multiply or divide by 12? What is divide by 12? Then it will become 30. So it means, how will you find? So it means what number? So 30 divide, same as it is, 12 divided by 2, 6. Understand? So you can, so 30 divided by 12, how much? 6, 2. So 5 by 2. So we will multiply 12 multiply 5 upon 2. Same as it is 10 multiply upon 5 upon 2. So 2, 1 ja, so 6. 6 into 5, 30. Same as it is 2, 5. So how much? 25. Understand? And if you are not understand this one, you can take this one also. Yes, everyone know all are equal or not? It means 5 upon 6 equal to this one and equal to this one also you can take. It is 30 or not? You can take 5 upon 6. So 5 upon 6 equal to 30. So what number you multiply or divide by 6? So 6 into 5, 5 into 5. So 25. So it is come 25. Yes, they are equivalent. Yes, all are equal. So you write yes, they are equivalent ratios. Understand it? I hope you understand it. So tomorrow we will start our next question. Okay. So thank you everyone. Have a nice day.